Good day everyone. Let's try to answer an item on International Mathematical Olympiad in 1959. And this is just a subpart. And let's start. Here's the question. For what values of x is square root of x plus the square root of 2x minus 1 plus the square root of x minus square root of 2x minus 1 equals 2? This is just a subpart because the real question is, for what values of x this equation equals to the first part is square root of 2, the second part it is equal to 1, and the third part is it is equal to 2. Now, if you want to try this problem, just pause this video, and if you're ready, here's the solution. And I hope you pause this video. Now let's see if you got the correct answer. Now let's answer this question together. First thing to do is to determine the domain of our equation for us to know what are the permissible values for x. Now to do that, let f of x be equal to square root of x plus square root of 2x minus 1 plus the square root of x minus square root of 2x minus 1. At this point, we know that the radicand cannot be less than 0. Therefore, we set that x plus square root of 2x minus 1 must be greater than or equal to 0. We do the same thing on the other term. Next, with the same reasoning, we know that 2x minus 1 cannot be equal to a negative number. Therefore, 2x minus 1 must be greater than or equal to 0. Now, subtract 1 both sides and then divide by 2 both sides, and we get that x must be greater than or equal to 1/2. Therefore, the domain of our function must be x is greater than or equal to 1/2. Now, since we have the boundary for the values of x, now let's start solving our equation. One way to answer this question is to square both sides. Then after that, simplify, cancel out some terms, then square both sides again to eliminate the square root and so on and so forth until we don't have any radical sign. But this method is very painful, so we need to use another method to answer this question. So one way is by using the Abu-Camil's way. Now the question is, what is Abu-Camil's way? Now if we have the square root of a plus b plus or minus 2 multiplied by the square root of a times b, it is equal to square root of a plus or minus square root of b, provided that a must be greater than b. I have some videos about Abu-Camil's way. If you want to watch that video, I will put the link on the description of this video. Now let's continue. Let's take the first term. Now what we're going to do is to force this term to make it equal to a plus b plus or minus 2 times the square root of ab. Now as you can see, we need a 2 outside of our radical sign. Therefore, what we're going to do is to multiply 2x minus 1 by 4 over 4. Now take note that 4 over 4 is just 1. Now at this point, we can now get the square root of 4 and it is equal to 2. Therefore, we have 2 times the square root of 2x minus 1 all over 4. Next, what we're going to do is to think of two terms that when we add up, we get x, and we multiply, we get 2x minus 1 over 4. And that's very easy because 2x minus 1 all over 2 plus 1 over 2 will give us x, and 2x minus 1 all over 2 times 1/2 will give us 2x minus 1 over 4. Therefore, it is now in the form of a plus b plus 2 multiplied by the square root of ab, wherein a is 2x minus 1 over 2 and b equals 1/2. Therefore, it is equivalent to the square root of 2x minus 1 over 2 plus the square root of 1/2. It follows that the square root of x plus square root of 2x minus 1 is equivalent to the square root of 2x minus 1 over 2 plus square root of 1/2. Similarly, square root of x minus square root of 2x minus 1 is equivalent to the square root of 2x minus 1 over 2 minus square root of 1/2. Maybe you will ask, why not square root of 1/2 minus square root of 2x minus 1 all over 2? Now think of this. If we have square root of 1/2 plus square root of 2x minus 1 all over 2 and square root of 1/2 minus square root of 2x minus 1 over 2 and we add them together, we cancel out the terms with variable x. Therefore, we don't get any solution. Therefore, we set a equals 2x minus 1 over 2 and b equals 1 half. Now, let's continue. Our equation now becomes square root of 2x minus 1 over 2 plus square root of 1 half plus square root of 2x minus 1 all over 2 minus square root of 1 half. And don't forget that it is equal to 2. Now, at this point, as you can see, square root of 1 half and negative square root of 1 half cancel out and will give us 2 times the square root of 2x minus 1 all over 2 equals 2. Now divide both sides by 2 and we get square root of 2x minus 1 all over 2 equals 1. Next, square both sides and we get 2x minus 1 over 2 equals 1. Multiply 2 both sides and we get 2x minus 1 equals 2. Subtract 1 both sides and we get 2x equals 3. Then divide both sides by 2 and we get x equals 3 over 2. Now 3 over 2 is greater than 1 half. Therefore, our answer to the question for what values of x is the square root of x plus square root of 2x minus 1 plus square root of x minus the square root of 2x minus 1 equals 2, and our answer is x equals 3 over 2. And we're done.